Well, it is that time. The time to change all your passwords. 149 million logins and passwords were just exposed for Gmail, Facebook, Instagram, and more on the dark web. No, this wasn't a data breach and hackers were not involved, at least not in the way that you might think. They didn't break into Google or Meta's systems or steal your data from the inside. Instead, this new data leak involved a massive collection of stolen passwords accumulated by pre-installed info-stealing malware. According to a new report from ExpressVPN, cybersecurity researchers recently discovered an exposed database online that contained approximately 149,404,754 unique logins and passwords across 96 gigabits of raw data. These stolen credentials also came with links that point back to which service or platform they were used to access. With all of the stolen data in hand, cybercriminals can use it to access your accounts. To make things worse, if a victim reused the same password across multiple accounts, the fallout from this leak could be even more severe, since hackers will likely try those login details across multiple sites and services, likely through automation. Meaning if you use the same login credentials across multiple accounts or platforms, they will log into those as well. Here's everything you need to know about this major data leak, including which services had the most stolen credentials, along with some tips and tricks to help you stay safe in the aftermath. From email providers to social media and even streaming services, stolen credentials for almost all of the most popular sites were discovered in that unsecured database. Here's a full breakdown and list of the sites and services these logins and passwords belong to. Gmail, 48 million. Facebook, 17 million. Instagram, 6.5 million. Yahoo, 4 million. Netflix, 3.4 million. Outlook, 1.5 million. iCloud, 900,000. TikTok, 780,000. Binance, 420,000. OnlyFans, 100,000. It's worth noting that additional logins were stolen from other sites and services like HBO Max, Disney Plus, Roblox, and Twitter. I reached out to Google for a statement, and a Google spokesperson provided further insight on this data leak and the protections it already has in place to deal with security incidents like this one, saying, quote, "We are aware of reports regarding a dataset containing a wide range of credentials, including some from Gmail. This data represents a compilation of Infostealer logins and credentials harvested from personal devices by third-party malware that have been aggregated over time. We continuously monitor for this type of external activity and have automated protections in place that lock accounts and force password resets when we identify exposed credentials." Unquote. So how did all of these logins end up on a database? Well, they were stolen via a specific type of malware, often referred to as Infostealers. Unlike traditional malware that tries to maintain persistence and basically live on an infected computer or smartphone, info-stealing malware is designed to do exactly what its name implies: steal info. Whether that be by recording your keystrokes or stealing your passwords and personal data outright, all of this information is then repackaged and sent back to the hackers that deployed this malicious software in the first place. All of that stolen data has to be stored somewhere, and just like businesses do with their documents, hackers have also turned to the cloud to store massive amounts of data. The problem, though, is that when a company leaves a database open online, they can be held accountable by the government and regulators. When a hacker does so, other cybercriminals will be quick to swoop in and use that stolen data to launch their own phishing attacks and other campaigns. A major data breach, or even a data leak like this one, will definitely be a wake-up call for most people. Even if the logins for your accounts weren't stolen and then leaked online, there's never a bad time to give them all a security audit and change all of your usernames and/or passwords. It might seem like a tall task, but it is something we all must do at various times throughout the year. Do you reuse any of your passwords across multiple accounts? Well, if you do, you're putting yourself at serious risk of getting hacked, because once hackers get the credentials for one of your accounts, they will absolutely try using them to access your other ones. Try using a password manager app. If you don't trust those, like me, physically write them down or print them out on a sheet of paper and store it in a safe. And if you want to say goodbye to passwords for good, you might want to consider switching to passkeys instead when possible, as they provide a more secure way to log into and access your accounts. I recommend the Google Titian security key. A video review on their latest model and a link to purchase the security key will be below in the description box.